So apparently my live video that I did a little bit ago about fear got blocked from Facebook because I had music playing in the background. And I played 42 seconds of music that I did not copyright or whatever it is. So that's kind of annoying because I had posted a decently cool live video about fear and how sneaky it can be, but I'm just going to do it again kind of quickly. So fear is sneaky, and sometimes you don't know that emotions are causing turmoil within your own self. And I did not realize that was happening to me until, after 4 or 5 days of being in it. So I just wanted to share with you what that looks like. On Saturday, I, got shaken up a little bit because we had a tornado warning. So I had to run to the basement with the dog because there was that golf ball size hail and everything. So I was like, well, yeah, this is legit, right? So I was in fight or flight for a minute. Everybody is. It's a natural stress response, and that's what happened, and that's what I was in. So after it was over, the threat was over, I thought I was fine, went about my day, whatever. A couple of other things happened that kind of triggered me, and I started to kind of go down this mental rabbit hole of stress and anxiety, and that was due to the whole virus crisis and everything. And I started feeling like I couldn't go to the store, or I couldn't do absolutely anything that I knew that would make sense to do had I had the proper equipment on and everything. So I went down this rabbit hole and had the fight or flight episode happen with the tornado. And then Sunday, I had another incident where I went into fear and started this rabbit hole of thinking like, well, what if I get sick? What if this? What if that? What if that? And so then I got myself out of it. I'd go into meditation, go into prayer, do some energy clearing. And then I thought I was cool. And I'm like, all right, but it was just kind of mounting. And like each day got progressively worse with physical symptoms. And I started having like these physical issues and stuff. And I was like, damn, I have this pain in my back. And then I felt like I had some kind of sore throat, and then it would go away. Or I felt like I had this pain. And it would go. Then I started feeling all of the symptoms that I had been feeling for the past 6 months. I was really, really sick with like mold and, all kinds of other toxic overloads into my system. And I, had to clear out my house and go through this physical healing and clear my liver of anything I ever stored ever. Every virus, every bacteria, everything in my whole life was just cleared out. So that was a very taxing physical experience. And I've been in my own quarantine for months, and it's been a really tough fall and winter. But I was getting out of that, and I was getting better and better. And so this quarantine is pretty much just like second nature to me because I've been doing it. But I started to go into fear about getting this virus, and I was like, damn, so I was feeling the physical symptoms, and I realized it hit me tonight. Number one, I was still in fight or flight, and my body was still in it, even though I knew that I consciously wasn't in threat anymore. The body was still in that fight or flight, even if it was just 15 minutes long. That was one. It was hanging on to that. Two, I had thoughts that gained momentum, and those thoughts gaining momentum with fear and anxiety and what ifs and any futuristic anxiety-based thinking started to gain their momentum and then manifest themselves into physical pains and symptoms into my body. So that is how fear is sneaky. You might not feel like you're afraid, or you might feel like you're not in fear, you're not in danger, but it was doing things to me still. And then more thoughts would come, and then more physical symptoms, and then more thoughts. And you see how that could go down a spiral very quickly, right? So I did some classic exposures therapy with myself tonight and said, hey, you got to snap out of this shit right now. So I geared up. It was very, very safe. I went to the store, and I went to the ATM drive-thru and the Walgreens drive-thru, and came home and did all the appropriate things I needed to do with my equipment and clothing. And I feel better physically. And I'm like, wow, that lifted immediately. That sigh of relief, that feeling where you go, oh, thank God, right? That was a feeling that I got. And I was like, oh, my body just thanked me for clearing that fear. But I have had a lot of training in this area. I am a therapist. I am an energy worker. I am a person who works with the subconscious mind. I have gotten countless of hours of therapy done for myself. I've worked my ass off to get to the point where these things are recognizable for me. If they're not recognizable for you and you would help, contact me. I have so much compassion and empathy for what everybody is going through at this time. See another post of mine that I just posted a little bit ago. What are 5 things that you would need during this time that would help you, from a therapist, from an energy worker, from somebody who can help you with the mind body? Tell me what you need, and I'm going to develop a program that you guys can download and just put into your computer and follow. So that is what I'm personally working on for you, and that is what I want to give to you guys and share with you. So please let me know what I can do. And my other Facebook Live was much more charged with energy and much longer, but this one's just more like summary, informational. Fear is a sneaky asshole, liar, dickhead. I have to cuss. I can't go by a video without cussing. And it can sneak up on you, and it can manifest in several ways that you're not even consciously aware of. Please reach out and get help to somebody who can find you, to help to find these fears in you or these trapped things and get rid of it and clear it so that you can be free. Love you. Thank you.